Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. Today I am going to broil some chicken for lunch, and since I know that, first of all, I'm sorry that I'm always moving. I'm sitting on my wee. That was wee. That was way fun. Holy. Doesn't take much to make me dizzy now. Whew, okay. That was fun. Hello? Who am I? Where am I? What was I doing? Oh, chicken. Broiling chicken. I will be broiling chicken for lunch. A little while ago, I put a silly question on my Facebook page asking if you guys use your broiler. And so many of you said, nuh-uh, no way. Some of you even don't even know what to do with a broiler. So I thought I would take a few minutes and just show you the steps that it takes to broil chicken and to make it awesome and delicious and yummy. I'm gonna do that right now. As you can see, I just took a big cookie sheet, lined it with foil so I don't have all that cleaning to do. And if you have a rack that you can put in, that even is better. I do have a rack, but I'm assuming maybe most of you don't, so I'm just gonna do it without a rack so you can see how I do it. And you want to get your broiler ready. So somewhere on your, is this going to focus? You're going to see I just hit broil, and then I have a choice of high or low, and I'm going with high. Your oven may vary, and what it is this is going to, wait, hang on a second. The elements at the top are going to be what heats up. So you're going to be cooking from the top. Notice that your door has a place where it wants to stay open. That's for broiling. However, mine is weak, so I have to tuck something in the door, and I'll show you that in a sec. Okay, so you can see that I tucked just the end of a cloth in the door. You should not have to do that. I just don't want the door to close when you broil. As a matter of fact, if I ever accidentally shut the door, the circuit breaker trips, so it stops cooking. Okay, you just wash your chicken, and then I check, like this chicken is pretty good, but if there's like a lot of loose skin, like that right there, I'm just going to cut that off with scissors. I wish I could. Can I hold this video? I can't. I can't hold the camera and do it at the same time. So I just have my kitchen shears. I'm just going to cut that fat off, that skin, and so it'll be less mess that it makes in the pan. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, you can see that's the skin that I cut off. Now, there's really no set rule as to how to do this. I used to always start with the skin down and then end with the skin up so it would crisp. But now what I do, I flip twice. So I start with the skin up for 10 minutes, skin down for 10 minutes, and then I finish with skin up for 10 minutes. Those last 10 minutes would be when you would add any type of barbecue sauce or something that you wanted. So all I did was I salt and peppered these, and then I put a little bit of cayenne on the two for me, and I'm going to put that in the broiler. Okay, to broil chicken like this, you do not want it on the top. Oh, this is hot. As you can see, I'm not using the very bottom rack. I'm using the next to the bottom. My oven light needs to be replaced. Oh, I have to stand far away. This is very hot. And then you're just going to leave the door open like this. And I'm going to, well, I have to obviously, I have to fix mine. So timer. That's it. So I'm going to leave the door ajar, and with my little rag, and I'm going to let it cook for 10 minutes. Okay, this is what we have after 10 minutes. Now, there's really hardly any grease at all, so I don't even have anything to pour out. But when I do, this is what I do. This is the paper towel that I drained the chicken on, and I just put some flyers under it, and I just pour the grease here, and then that just absorbs into the newspapers, and then I can put that in my garbage, and I don't have to have a big mess. You can see when you add seasoning, see the cayenne got a little darker. Oh yeah, so I'm going to turn these. Alright, I turned them, and I salt and peppered this side, and I think, see those back ones are pretty big. I think I'm going to go 15 minutes on this side. So I'm going to do 10, 15, 10. The ones in the front here are smaller, so I'm going to just make sure I slide the cookie sheet in with the big ones to the back because it's hotter in the back. And I'm just going to do exactly what I did. Put that on that same rack, and I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes, and I'm going to leave the door ajar. Okay, so here's what we have now. This chicken is so not greasy. I mean, sometimes you have a lot of grease, especially when you do dark meat. But I am going to drain that little bit off, and then I'm going to flip the chicken, and I'll show you again. Okay, so I flipped it over again. You can certainly add more seasoning if you want. I'm not going to. This is more than seasoned enough for my liking. And I'm going to put it back in for 10 minutes, and then we will check it. And I did want to show you the grease that I drained off. Now, I just take a chance and drain it with the chicken on there. If you're afraid that the chicken's going to come tumbling off your cookie sheet, you can always have a bowl or a platter and take your chicken off. Then drain your grease, and then put the chicken back on. So this is what we are left with. You can see there's a little bit more grease. I'm going to let the chicken set for about at least 5 minutes, maybe 10. And I didn't check to see, let's see if I can do this without burning myself. Quite sure it's done the way we like it. It'll continue to cook a little bit because it's so hot, and it's going to be so, so yummy. So I hear that my potatoes just rang in the microwave. I put 2 potatoes in for 10 minutes while this was cooking for 10 minutes. And the veggies are warmed up, and we shall be eating shortly. Yay! And this is my lunch, nice and hot and steamy. If you know me, you know I want to taste my potato, I want to taste my veggies, so there's no salt or pepper or butter on my potato or veggies. I just like it this way. I do like butter, but if I'm in the mood for butter, then I want to eat butter. Right now I'm in the mood for vegetables and potato and chicken. And be proud of me for putting a little bit of seasoning on my chicken. But that's it. I just thought I'd finish up by letting you know that the chicken was awesome. It was absolutely perfect. And I hate to show you what I'm about to show you because, once again, it's proof that I'm an odd duck. But I have shown you a picture of my chicken breast after I've eaten it on the blog, like maybe 2 years ago. The picture is still there. In this family, for some reason, we are all pickers. We will eat until there is nothing left. It's like, it's almost like an activity to do in front of the TV. You get something and you just pick on it until it's clean. Like if I eat a corn on the cob, there is only cob left at the end. If I eat a lobster, there's only shell. I mean, I don't know if there's enough for ants to eat. So when I eat a chicken breast, well, there's ribs in a chicken breast. A rib is a rib. I need to clean the ribs. So there's not much left. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm taking my camera on the tripod so I can show you. I need glasses. Don't laugh. Don't judge me. Ready, set, go. That's what's left of that chicken breast that I just devoured. Yes, I must be in line with the cavemen or something, because that's how I eat chicken breast every time. And if you were to go to my blog, and I could try to find the link to that old post, you'll see something very similar to this. Do you still like me? Can I still come over to play? So that was it. That's my chicken. I ate the skin, everything. I just love chicken breast. Potato, I eat the peeling, everything. Yummy, yummy veggies. And I hope it's okay that I mixed peas and carrots with corn. We had a little bit of leftover peas and carrots, and it wasn't enough for me and my mother both, so I opened a can of corn with it. Alrighty, do try broiling some chicken. It's not something you really want to do on the hottest day of the year. This is probably not the hottest day, but it is a hot day, and with the oven door being open like that, it really heats the place up. But oh my goodness, the chicken is so, so worth it. If you wanted to, you could always just have a fan. If you have a kitchen window, just aim the fan at the window and it'll just push the heat out the window. I can't think of anything else that I want to tell you. If you play with cooking chicken, you'll remember I did 10, 15, 10, so 35 minutes total. And I really like the flipping it twice, starting with skin up and then skin down and then skin up. If you have grease, just remember to drain it so it doesn't catch on fire, because it can. And it will keep your oven cleaner too, because the grease doesn't splatter if you were to do it without the skin, it's, you know, obviously it's always going to be a little bit drier, but you certainly can. And if you did boneless, skinless chicken broiled, you definitely would be cooking it less because it would not take as long if it's not on the bone. Alrighty, I hope that you can accept me even though I'm a cave girl. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.